So not only did we survive the night, but you might notice that Miss Taters here looks like she may have had a small injection of Botox. She just realized that her lip balm did not actually have any SPF.
No. Oh, never buy any without SPF.
You got like the half Kardashian going on there. Breakfast this morning at the Kardashian household is all the things. We have Bobo bars, we have poops and paper, we have not enough coffee, and also oatmeal. Yes, that is what oatmeal looks like, if you were curious. We basically get up when the sun hits us because, as you can see, it's rather intense now. It went from being like really cold, hiding the sleeping bags, to, oh God, put the sun hoodie on. Okay, bit better. Today is our 6th day of paddling and potentially our last full day on the green. So the last day, our plan is to stay at mile 2 or so of the green before the confluence being at mile 0. However, we don't know. Those camps apparently fill up, and there's not that many of them due to tamarisk overgrowth closing a lot. So we may potentially have to go down onto the Colorado to camp the last night. That's not necessarily a problem. There's about another 4 miles of the Colorado to where our pickup spot would be. However, the good pickup spots, you tend to get more than one person camping, which we don't really want. Also, once you hit the Colorado, we've got to be wearing life vests because it's a bigger river. So our plan today is basically the same as yesterday. Go out 15 miles, kind of take it easy. We're getting a little more into the groove as far as keeping ourselves from paddling, which is a bummer because it's a really satisfying action to be paddling, and we really want to just be moving without having to slow down. And we also like exerting to the point where we're more tired at night and getting in a little closer to when the sun's going down. So again, if this was our preference, we would be doing closer to, 20, 25 a day. And here we are trying to launch quickly because it is cold in the shade. But fortunately, we're only going to be in the shade for about 30 seconds.
Getting ready to launch on day 5.
6?
Day 6. It's day 6. Oh my gosh. Once you get out here for long enough, they just, you just get into Zen mode.
I don't. I stress the entire time. Quiet equal existential crises. That meme about you just try and distract yourself and then you die is pretty much me.
Don't put that in the video. That's too sad. I'm just hanging out in this calm little cove before we go and join the current. Also, I miss rock climbing. See that crack up there? That's a nice crack.
You heard it here. Blondie loves crack. Stop looking so relaxed. You're stressing me out. That white rim rock really just makes this section so much more visually appealing than earlier parts.
This beach was just so nice, we had to stop for a morning break.
So per our River Freaks waypoints, there is supposedly a multi-story granary here. We're just trying to find some place we can put in and get out because low water, that gets a little trickier. The biggest thing that's been stopping us from doing more stops is, of course, it's kind of hard to beach these boats well. And Blondie is taking offense to the fact that they put their granary way up there. Pretty cool. There's nothing down at ground level to see though. Just a view of the river.
There you go, there you go.
You haven't been noticing I've been slouching this entire time. And once again, we've had trouble finding a place to stop, so this is going to be our lunch stop at 2 o'clock and with only a few more miles to go. And so we decided to walk over from our ramen spot because there are supposed to be petroglyphs and we appear to have found them. Though it's always hard to tell if these are actual, authentic ones or things people have scraped in modern times. And our latest series of Taters looking at things. And a nice little stop, but we've got a couple of more miles to go. We're probably going to stay somewhere around Murphy Canyon tonight. And at this point, per our map, we are entering a section labeled as Stillwater Canyon for obvious reasons.
There's lots of these little nests all over.
There are an astounding amount of little gnats out here, but fortunately nothing's been biting us other than the handful of mosquitoes every night. It is both nice to be under big cliffs and to have a break from those things.
That's cool. I bet there's bats in there.
So this was one of the camps kind of in the area we were looking at. There was a more popular one down below, but Blondie fell in love with this one, so we're staying here. If you roll into the river in your sleep, I think you're going to be the first one to get to the confluence.
And here we have what is not only the best camp of this trip, but maybe the best camp in my entire life. We get to sleep right on the river. Something you would never get to do most places, because most places you're supposed to stay at least 200 feet away from water. Otherwise, you're worried about contaminating the water source and interfering with animals and things. But here, it's all about being right on the river. Check this out. Oh, I'm so excited. And look, Matt's so cozy. Home sweet home for the night.